My name is Sarah Mullen.
I'm Alex Kosmowski.
And we have 3 songs from Jane Eyre. Are you ill, sir? What is it, sir?
Will you ease my trouble?
If you tell me how.
Once you've offered your sweet shoulder,
You can have it now. Please take my arms, sir. Let me comfort you.
Jane, I wish that we were far away, on a quiet island, on a distant country, living day to day. Jane, what would you do if all the people that you see denounced my name and spat at me?
I will comfort you.
Oh, Jane, what would you do if there was something I had done to make them leave me one by one?
I would never lose heart. I would stand by your side. They could slander your name, they could brand you with shame, but so your heart be pure, there would be no way. Good night, sir.
Damn the passion, damn the skies, damn the light that's in your eyes. I know too well where it has led before. She saves me, but I can't be saved. Frees me, but I'm still enslaved. Now I battle what I most adore. Now let me sail away. I make this vow that what my heart wants I cannot allow. For as sirens call the sailors, she calls me now.
God save him if he can be saved, free him if his soul's enslaved, clear the clouded refuge of his mind. Quell his anger, calm his scorn, let his spirit be reborn, help him gather sight where he is blind. For I believe,
Sail away,
ghost of
lost
shame,
at sea,
that haunts his
hear a
past,
voice cry, blind and free,
He
for
will
as sirens call the sailors. She calls to me. I cannot stand another knock, my body dashed upon the rocky shore. The darkness that invades my soul, it sucks my blood, it takes control. Well, I will not endure it anymore. Damn the passion, damn the sins, damn the
I
light in your arms.
cannot
Too
dream,
well
I
where it has
cry
led
his
before.
tears. I sense the secrets of his
Now
past,
I
I
battle what I
feel his
most
fear.
adore.
For I
Sail away,
ghost of
lost
shame,
at sea,
haunts
I
his
hear a voice
will
cry,
take their
blind and free,
He
for
will
sirens call the sailors. She calls me now. She calls to me.
on the seas and let him sail on gentle waters.
She calls to me.
Gentle audience, I left Thornfield to care for my sick aunt. Upon my arrival, I received word that Thornfield had been struck by a terrible fire. Edward was taken from him, his home, his wealth, and his sight. Upon learning of Edward's blindness, I knew that I had to return to his side. Sir, I have come back to you, content, ready to stand here by your side, as you see fit, as your friend. without your touch.
How I struggled to survive. Only I and my hideous chain.
Very, sir. You always were, you know.
This wickedness is still within you. But is it really you, Jane? Are you come back to me?
I am, sir.
And you're not dead in some ditch or an outcast among strangers.
No, sir. I am an independent woman now.
Independent woman.
My aunt has died, and I have inherited her fortune.
Then you possess more wealth than I. What could I possibly offer you? I am no better than the old chestnut, struck down by lightning, its life cleft in two. For why should you marry a blind man, a cripple? Tell me, Jane, what right do I have to you? I pray in the name of God, don't let Jane suffer, don't let her die. 3 days in my despair, I cried to heaven, where is Jane Eyre? Then from my voice came a name. I cried Jane from the depths. I called out, I cried Jane.
And I don't know what happened. But I thought I heard you. Did you speak these words out loud?
Yes. And if anyone was near me, they would have thought me mad. I called with such frantic energy.
This was last Monday evening, just after sunset.
Yes. But what followed was the strangest point. I heard a voice. And where the voice came from, I could not tell. But I know whose voice it was, and the voice called.
Edward, where are you? Wait for me.
Yes. But how could you know that?
The secrets of your heart are like the secrets of the house. They have finally been revealed.
There is no more to hide. I have looked death in the face, and though a part of me has died, I will never lose faith. I will never lose heart. For you have restored my trust. And I know you're afraid. I'm as scared as you are, but willing to be brave.
Brave enough for love.
And when I heard your voice beyond the sky, I knew it was a sign from God above.
When I could not deny. So, gentle audience, I married him. No woman was ever nearer to her mate than I am, ever more absolutely flesh of his flesh, and bone of his bone.
Secrets of the flame is that there's no more left to hide. It cures our blindness and our pride, and we'll never lose faith. We will never lose heart. For you have restored my trust, and I know you're afraid. I'm as scared as you are, but willing to be brave. Brave enough for love.
Edward continued blind for the first 2 years of our marriage. Then, slowly, the sighting in one eye began to return to him. And when our firstborn child was placed into his arms, he could see that the boy had inherited his own eyes as they once were, large, brilliant, and blue. On this occasion, we acknowledged with full hearts that God had tempered judgment with mercy.